Greetings everyone. Today I am going to show you state-of-the-art local image generation. It is really hard to follow the latest developments in image generation. Moreover, there are so many different information, workflows, instructions. But today I will show you literally one click to install and generate the very best images strategy. I am going to show you latest state-of-the-art image generation models with presets. When I say preset, it is really a preset. You won't be spending any time to figure out how to make it work. I will show you how to generate amazing images for realism and also for stylization with SwarmUI. SwarmUI is so much easier to use compared to ComfyUI. However, it is still leveraging all the optimizations and features of the ComfyUI. Therefore, currently SwarmUI is the best interface, best application that we can use to generate images. And you will be surprised at how easy it is to install and set up. I will show everything. So whether you are an expert or whether you don't know anything about tech and how to install this stuff, this tutorial will show you everything. As you can see, these images are amazing quality. Obtaining this quality was not easy. I had to do a lot of research. However, I have found the best preset for this. With my presets and one-click installers, you will be able to generate these images right away. It will be so easy. Moreover, generating these quality images is not requiring a very high-end GPU. All of these images are locally generated in my Windows computer with SwarmUI. I mean, look at the realism. This is an ultimate realism that we got locally on our Windows PC. So this tutorial will show you everything. If you are aiming realism or stylization, after watching this tutorial you will be able to generate both of them locally with so much easiness that you will be also surprised. So how it will work exactly? Let's make a quick demonstration. So this is the SwarmUI interface. I will do quick tools, reset params to default, and I will do this direct apply. Then I will type my prompt, whatever the prompt you want, and hit generate. Then this will generate the base image, not upscaled image. Moreover, currently it is generating 1:1 ratio. Let's say I want different ratio. For example, 16:9. I did set it and hit generate. The second one is cute. So after this one is finished, it will generate the second image. And you can see live the preview. So this is the image being generated. Therefore, if you don't like the image, you can just click this X icon and cancel it. But let's just wait and see. Okay, this is the first image. If I like this image, next step, I will be upscaling it. Let's see the second image as well. And as a third image, let's generate a realistic one. For example, this is the prompt I have. I am using 1.2.2 model right now for generating these images. 1.2.2 is normally a video generation model. However, we have figured out a way, a preset to generate amazing quality images with 1.2.2. Okay, this is the second generated image. Let's see the third one and then let's upscale one of them. So you see, this is so easy with my presets. You will get this interface, these presets, you will just apply and generate. And this is the third image. Let's say I like this image. So I will say reuse parameters. Then in the presets, we have image upscale. You see upscale images, direct apply and generate. Now it will upscale this image into 4x resolution. The width and height will be double. So it will be 4x. And we have so many amazing presets. You see, after you follow with this tutorial, you will have all these presets and you will be able to use any of them as you wish. Now it is generating the base image, then it will upscale it and it will add a huge amount of details. You will be shocked by it. And one of the best part of SwarmUI is that it is using ComfyUI as a backend. Therefore, It will do automatically block swapping, CPU offloading, VAE tiling. So it will do all the optimizations according to your hardware, like your RAM amount, like your VRAM amount, like your GPU model. It will be all automatically done. 4x image upscaling will take 4 times compared to generating base image because basically we are generating 4 times more pixels. Upscale completed, and let's look at the details. I mean, look at this realism, these details. This image is just amazing. When we compare to the base image, this was the image resolution, the quality, the details, and this is the new image. You may notice that the image changed slightly more than what we expect. We can prevent it. You can reduce the refiner control percentage, which will be automatically enabled in here. So if you make this lesser, like 50%, it will change image lesser degree. It is up to you. So based on your needs, you can reduce this and it will make it more like the base image, maybe a little bit lesser degree of adding new details. So how easy and how to install SwarmUI, these presets, ComfyUI backend? So easy. First of all, we are going to install ComfyUI. You will find this link in the description of the video and also in the comment section of the video. Always download the latest zip file. And as you scroll down, you will see the change logs. You can read them to learn. But one thing is important. You need to follow Windows requirements tutorial before starting installation. This is one time mandatory, and after that you will be able to run all the AI applications without following this again. This is just one time. First, I will show a fresh installation. So I will install it into my Q drive and right click and extract all like this. Make sure that your folder name doesn't have any special characters or any space characters. All I need to do is just Windows install or update ComfyUI and run. And then according to your Python version, select it. I still recommend Python 3.10.11. So I will choose the option 1. But we support all these. My installer will install it with Sage Attention, Flash Attention, Triton, Xformers, everything is pre-compiled. Moreover, it will automatically install ComfyUI Manager, ComfyUI IP Adapter, ComfyUI GGUF, and Res for LYF. Furthermore, if you need Reactor or Impact Pack extensions, you can just run their bat files after installation has been completed. But you don't need it for this tutorial. So what if you need to update your existing ComfyUI, but be careful that you had to have installed my ComfyUI, not other installations. Enter inside your previous ComfyUI folder, paste the zip file, make sure to quit from your running application if you have any. Then right click and extract all. I am using WinRAR, you can use anything. Overwrite all the files, they are updated. Then double click Windows, install or update ComfyUI and run. When you're updating previous installation, it will be really fast. Just follow the speed here. You see this is updating right now. Okay, updating, it should be done under 1 minute in total time. Okay, still updating, almost done. We are getting there. Yes, updated. It took like 30 seconds to update the ComfyUI to the latest version with the newest stuff that we need. This is how my ComfyUI installation works. Okay, the fresh installation also completed. It took few minutes. You can scroll up to see whether there are any errors or not. There shouldn't be any errors. Once you see that, press any key to continue. You are done with the ComfyUI installation. As a next step, we are going to install SwarmUI. The link of this post will be also in the description of the video and also in the comment section, the pinned comment. Download the latest SwarmUI model downloader zip file. Move it into the disk wherever you want to install. So I will install into my Q drive, extract it. Then you will see that there is Windows install swarmui.bat file. Double click run. This will install the latest version of the SwarmUI. SwarmUI installation is also lightning fast. Okay, it is getting there. Yes, started. Now follow my steps exactly. I agree. Customize settings, not just install. Yes, we can say yes. Choose your theme. Okay, next. Next. Now this is important. We are not going to use ComfyUI local. Okay, this is super important because this ComfyUI version is very weak and problematic. We are going to use the ComfyUI we just installed. This is mandatory. So select none, next. You can download the models that you want. I am not going to. Next, and yes, I am sure. You see, it is instant. Instantly installed. Then we are going to go to server tab, backends, and we are going to add ComfyUI self-starting. Okay, you see now this screen has arrived. We are going to add our ComfyUI folder path here. So I had installed it into my Q drive, which is inside here. ComfyUI, copy this path and then \main.py. So then you can also give some extra arguments. What kind of extra arguments? For example, in the ComfyUI post, you will see that there is like reserve VRAM, usage attention, GPU only. This is for very high VRAM GPUs, high VRAM. There are more options of ComfyUI, but I am going to use sage attention. The rest can be default. This sage attention will improve my performance significantly. Say, in some models, this can produce black output. If you get black output, just edit here and delete this. Otherwise, you can keep it. And currently, it is going to use my first GPU. If you have multiple GPUs, you can add another backend like this. Copy this, paste, then select the GPU ID 1. You can use extra arguments, save. So now when I generate two images, it will generate on each GPU. Moreover, I also recommend overqueue to 0, so it will immediately start on the next available GPU without waiting. So these are the settings that I am using. I don't change anything else. And when I start the SwarmUI again next time, it will also automatically update my ComfyUI. You can see that there is always auto update of the backend. If you get update errors, which you shouldn't, you can manually update the ComfyUI because we have updater. You see, we just run this. For SwarmUI update, we have Windows Update SwarmUI. Let me show you that too. So, okay, it is started. So I will just close this. Double click Windows Update SwarmUI.bat file. It will start right away. You see, it is starting, and yes. Now I need to wait again for backends to load. So currently in my installation, there is no presets here. How am I going to use the presets? We have preset installer. You can use both ways. When you use the preset installer here, Windows preset delete import.bat file, it will delete your older presets and import new ones. But don't worry, your older presets will be saved in preset backup. Currently, since I don't have any presets, they are not saved anywhere. Then I need to click refresh and all presets arrived. So now you are ready to use like this. And if you want to update your previous SwarmUI installation instead of a fresh installation, go to the folder, extract zip file, right click and extract all files here. You can use Windows extract system or whatever, overwrite all files. Then it is same, you just need to import new presets. You can import new presets from here. Import presets, choose file. So this is manual way. Choose the preset file, overwrite existing presets and import. And it will import existing presets for you. Then click refresh. We have made a fresh installation, but we are lacking the models. When I go to models, there are no models here, or there are no LoRa's here. How you are going to find these models? I made it so easy as well. So this was our fresh installation, and you see there is Windows start download models app.bat file. Double click it, click run. It will start our model downloader application. This application is amazing. You will see it. It will also generate a virtual environment. All my installers generates a virtual environment and install everything there. So your installed ComfyUI will never break anything else. You can have multiple ComfyUI installations. All will be independent. You see, when I enter inside ComfyUI, there is virtual environment. So everything is installed here, nowhere else. So I can have as many as different ComfyUIs that I want. Okay, it is getting started. Yes, so this is our model downloader interface. For this tutorial, we are going to use SwarmUI bundles, image generation and editing bundle. This will have QWEN image edit plus, QWEN image, best upscaler models, face segmentation models, 2.2 text to video model. This is what we are going to use. Flux SRPO model. This is best Flux Realism model, and the other needed files. So just click this and follow the CMD window. This downloader is extremely robust. It will download and do hash calculation. Therefore, all the downloaded models will be verified 100% accurate. There can be never any corrupted downloaded model file with this downloader. The logic of this downloader is that it is like you get. If you have used you get, you will know it. So when I go back to my models folder into diffusion models, this is usually where the models downloaded. You see that it is 16 parts. So it is downloading with 16 different connections. Therefore, it is super fast. You see my speed is over 100 megabytes per second on my personal computer. On cloud machines, this is 300, 400 megabytes. When I go to Task Manager and my internet connection, you can see that it is using 1 gigabit. This is my internet speed. Therefore, it is maximum utilizing it. Once this model download completed, it will merge these files into a single file, and it has a full resume capability. So I will close this to show you. Then start the Windows Start Models downloader file like this. Then I will click the SwarmUI bundles, download image generation and editing bundle, and you see it is continuing wherever it is left. Believe me, this application took a lot of time of me to develop, and this is version 85 right now. So when you go to URL downloader, you can also download models from this interface. For example, let's download this Flux model. Copy this URL, then paste the model URL here and select the target folder. Since this is Flux model, let's see, this is the Flux Pruned FP8 model. So this goes into models, diffusion models. Then click download. It will automatically start downloading this model as well. However, currently we are downloading other models, so it will show both of them at the same time. But it is so easy. You can also provide your own Civitai key or HuggingFace API. But we have some default keys, so you don't need to provide them. So this URL downloader is also extremely useful, especially on cloud machines, on cloud services. So you see this model file has been downloaded, QWEN image edit plus, and it has been merged. Now it is downloading the other files. And when you next time start the application, the verified downloaded files will be just skipped. It will not re-download them. Or if the download has been interrupted, it will resume. And the rest is, as I have shown in the beginning, I have returned back to my other installation where I have all the downloaded model files, as you can see right now. Before using any preset, make sure that click Quick Tools, Reset Params to Default. So it will default all the parameters. Then go to preset and use whatever you want. For example, let's use the QWEN image Realism. This has significantly improved my quality with QWEN LoRa. I will show hopefully soon it. Training QWEN LoRa, direct apply and paste your prompt. Then select the aspect ratio that you want. This is also really fast. It is only 8 steps. But normally I recommend QWEN for stylized images. So for stylized images, you can use this preset rather than this one. For realism, currently I recommend 2.2 image realism preset. And for best quality, I recommend you to upscale images to 2x. Actually, it is 4x resolution in total. So we are getting the QWEN image result. I will also show you Flux SRPO. It is also a really realistic model. So let's see the results of each one. You see the QWEN is really fast and this is a really high resolution. It is almost 2 megapixel. Okay, the image has been generated. It is not very realistic. The QWEN is not very realistic. This is the realism we got. But this is what QWEN is. Hopefully you will see that it is way more realistic with self LoRa training. So let's try this with Flux SRPO, quick tools, reset params to default, then direct apply. This will select the Flux base model by default. Therefore, you need to select Flux SRPO yourself like this. You see the selected model is now Flux SRPO. Paste your prompt, select your aspect ratio, okay, here, and generate. Flux SRPO is also really fast to generate. Now it is reloading my model. One of the best parts of my preset system is that you can test all of them so quickly, compare and decide which one is working best for your case. If you remember, this image was really realistic on 1.2.2 preset. So for realism, currently 1.2.2 image realism is my number one choice, and Flux SRPO is my second choice, which we are about to see. And this is not upscaled. Remember, we need to upscale for even better. Yes, this is Flux SRPO. It is also really realistic. If you upscale this image, it will become much better. So reuse parameters, direct apply the upscale. You will notice that it has enabled upscale and generate. Now we will get much better quality image. If you also don't have a powerful GPU and you want to use cloud services like Rampod or Mass Compute, I will make separate tutorials to show how to install and use that. Moreover, I already also have some tutorials for Rampod and Mass Compute. For example, this tutorial is made for Rampod, so you can watch this to learn how to install ComfyUI and SwarmUI. And this tutorial showing you how to install new ComfyUI on Mass Compute and use the existing SwarmUI there. So we already have tutorials, but I plan to make specific tutorials for this one as well, for today's tutorial as well. Okay, now I have upscaled the image. So from this image to this image, we got it. So it is up to you. You can try, see which one is working best for your case. And for stylization, I think QWEN is the best. So I will do reset params to default, direct apply this one, and let's try a non-realistic image. So let's make the resolution like this. Surprisingly, 1.2.2 also good with non-realistic images as well. For example, this one was generated on 1.2.2, or this image was also generated on 1.2.2. But in my opinion, if your aim is not realism, then QWEN may yield better results. This is base one, not upscaled, and this is the quality. So what about image editing? We have amazing preset for image editing as well, reset params to default, and currently best image editing model is QWEN Image Edit Plus 12 steps. So direct apply, and I am going to edit these two images. So I will drag and drop them to here. You see here, not init image. This is important. Then select the aspect ratio that is closer to your input main target image. If you don't know it, you can use this strategy. Choose your main image, click res, and use closest aspect ratio like this, and it will auto set. Or you can use exact aspect ratio as well, or you can use resolution as well. So you can compare all three cases and decide which one is working best, and after that disable init image. This is important. Then type your prompt. So my prompt will be simple as this one: make him wear headphones, and generate. This QWEN image edit model works with commands. So you give a command, describe whatever you want, and just wait the result. This model is really powerful. I already have full tutorial for this model. You can see it here, Nano Banana versus QWEN Image Edit or QWEN Image Edit full tutorial. We also have a newer model, QWEN Image Edit Plus. I already updated the model downloader and also the preset for this new model. So even though these older tutorials were for the base QWEN Image Edit model, now we have the latest QWEN Image Edit model. Okay, it didn't understand the prompts, so let's try another prompt. Make him wear the headphone. This usually never happened to me before, but this time it happened, so let's try again. Okay, this time it is working. So if you don't get the output you want at the first time, try with a different seed. It will help you. You see, I am currently trying a different seed. One of the best parts of the SwarmUI is that you can have different presets yourself. You can have wildcards to test different prompts. For example, I have used a lot of different prompts to generate to show you in the beginning. These prompts are also shared in the zip file. You will see that there are some test prompts. So you can follow these prompts and see which one of them, how written they are. Okay, this is it. You see, we made him wear that specific headphones. This is the best image editing model. I mean, you can make like this. For example, make hair blue and generate. It understands your instructions. It is like ChatGPT image editing or Nano Banana image editing, and this model is really good. If you don't get exact image that you want, I mean like pixel distortions or some other stuff, you should try different aspect ratios from here. You see closest aspect ratio, exact aspect ratio, use resolution, use exact aspect resolution. So try all the cases and see which one is yielding the best results. And this is it. So it did the command I made him to do. So this is all for today. I hope you have enjoyed. Please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. The links will be in the description of the video. And hopefully I will make quick RAM pod and mass compute tutorials as well to show you how to install on cloud. And if you don't have a powerful GPU, you will be able to generate really fast images there. Moreover, all your images are saved inside SwarmUI, inside output, inside local, inside raw, based on date. If you have generated grids, based on grid. Furthermore, in the image history tab, you will see all your images. You can filter them by words. It really works well, like eyeglasses. And it will show all the prompts that had eyeglasses. And you can look each one of them like this one, and hopefully see you later.